So often in grand finals, it is strikers and other goal scorers who make their presence felt on the big stage. But on Saturday night in Newcastle, it wasn't a man scoring goals who had the biggest impact on the 2017-18 A-League Grand Final, but a man stopping them. Moments that mattered, controversial goal, clutch SAVESGrand FinalPLAYER ratings, perfect 10, young gun SHINESRE-LIVE, Grand Final Live BLOGCONTROVERSY, offside goal rocks Melbourne Victory goalkeeper Lawrence Thomas has come on in leaps and bounds over the past few years, working his way from a reserve stopper to the club's main man between the sticks. And his incredible performance on the night rightfully saw him named the Marston Medalist for a best on-ground showing in his team's 1-0 win over Newcastle Jets. Victory crowned champs 409 Victory lift the trophy to 14. Lawrence Thomas of Melbourne Victory reacts during the 2018 A-League Grand Final. Source, Getty Images. First, he took over from Nathan Coe as Melbourne's top goalkeeper in their championship-winning season, before then winning the jersey back from Danny Vukovic in 2015-16, but for the past 2 years, Thomas has clearly been Victory's number one, and this season, he's clearly made the jump into the league's elite. Thomas made a number of outstanding saves against Sydney FC in the semi-final, but in the decider, he took things to another level. In the 17th minute, with Victory leading 1-0, he had his first genuine challenge, with Roy O'Donovan sending a reflex shot goalward. Thomas's wondered double save 0-23. Thomas was well and truly up to it, getting down low to make the save. But his best was yet to come. With the Jets surging, the home side seemed destined for an equalizer. When Riley McGree bamboozled the Victory defense, his ensuing shot looked destined to nestle in a corner of the goal. Instead, Thomas somehow flung a hand out to parry the ball away, before showing cat-like reflexes and agility to throw his body in front of Jason Hoffman's follow-up shot. He's been absolutely outstanding. Bosnich said. Lawrence Thomas of Melbourne Victory. Source, Getty Images. The second save was amazing, but the first save from Riley McGree when he hits it near post was top drawer. Superb save, superb technique. It's going to have to take something very, very special to beat this man. They're thinking, if we get one more goal we're home. There's no way they're getting 3 past this fella. It says plenty about Thomas's character that he chooses to still wear the number 20 jersey, typically reserved for the second-string goalkeeper, rather than switch to the customary number 1. Is an action symbolic of a man who constantly looks to improve his game, rather than getting comfortable. And it's seeing Thomas in the form of his life. 2 unbelievable saves and another one as well, Bosnich said, a guy who's in top form. In the second half, the Victory midfield ramped up the pressure, with Carl Valeri and Terry Antonis sucking the life out of Newcastle's attack. Jason Hoffman of the Jets shoots at goal under pressure from Lawrence Thomas. Source, Getty Images. Thomas' main involvement was suffering a nasty gash to the back of his head when he flew out to punch the ball away from O'Donovan's head in a dangerous position. But after a few minutes, the Victory goalkeeper got to his feet, with strapping around his head, and got back to business, saving an O'Donovan flick header minutes later. In the 94th minute, as Dimi Petratos lined up a free kick, arguably Newcastle's final chance of the game, Thomas was ready. And just as he'd done all night, the Victory custodian saved, this time with ease. Then, O'Donovan's boot crashed into his face, with the striker immediately sent off for the awful act. Still, Thomas refused to leave, adding some facial strapping to that, which circled his head. And when that final whistle blew, signaling glory for Victory, none embraced the moment more. And few deserved it more.